start getting into this week. Yeah, we do have payroll this week. Can you hear me?
No.
Speak into the mic.
Need a mic, please.
That's you.
Alrighty, yes, Glenn Gillen, I'm the city CFO. We do have payroll this week. Payroll will be on Thursday. Obviously, everyone here on the governing body has to make whatever decisions they want, but we're not going to be able to. We're going to have some idea, really tonight, in order for us to process payroll. And it's payroll of the city. People have their garnishments, everything at play here. So, it's not something that we can just pull out of the hat. So, payroll really would be submitted tomorrow morning, and it'll go with you're going to have direct deposits hitting on Thursday morning. So if it doesn't get approved tonight, we're going to have to put a block on all that.
Now, can we adjust this budget to make it correct tonight? Instead of doing 188,000, we reduce it to 26% of last year's budget. Can we do that? Can you make adjustments to this budget at this present time?
I think that would be an amendment that would have to happen from the administration.
Legally, motions to amend can be made.
Correct.
Well, I would suggest that the business administrator and the mayor sit down and make the adjustments that we are proposing right now.
No, in actuality, you have the mayor's budget. It would be the council's prerogative to amend.
I understand, but I don't want to amend something that the business administrator and mayor can't live with, is what I suggested in the special meeting. Give us a correct budget that we can vote on with confidence, and that conforms to the way you should do it. You look at last year's whole budget for the mayor's office, $102,208. The temporary budget says $188,000. Now he can spend $188,000 in that year, in this 3 months if he wish. I know he's not going to do it, but let's do the proper thing here. Make the adjustments on here, and if you give me the numbers, I will make the recommendation once we get this on the agenda. Now, you haven't gotten it on the agenda. You need 5 votes. You got 3, not to even put it on the agenda tonight.
Madam President,
Yes.
I take exception to the notion that the budget is incorrect. There's nothing incorrect about the budget. The budget is in full compliance with state law, with state statute. So there's nothing incorrect about the budget. What I would further say is that if the council wishes to amend any item on the budget that was presented, it is a council prerogative to do so. Short of that, I say adopt the budget as it was presented. What you see in the office of the mayor is the budget that is needed for the full year. If the council doesn't want to do that, the council can adjust that by any number it chooses. But the budget is not incorrect in any form, shape, or fashion. It complies totally with state law.
It is unfortunate, and I know that the mayor's, I'm going to say his heart is in the right place. And I think that he did what he thought he needed to do, and I'm not going to discuss that openly with the public. And I understand why he did it. I think it's erroneous, though. But I think that we do need to adjust it so that we can still use this. I heard him say he's not going to use all of this in 3 months, but he wanted to be comfortable enough so that he could do what he needs to do. And communication is so important. And had we had this kind of communication, I would feel very comfortable, because I read well. It says 3 months, and then I look at something that's there for a whole year. That is incorrect in terms of what you say you're doing in terms of 3 months. Even if it was beyond 26% for the office of the mayor, do, so that would be fine. The problem is, that's not what it reads. You know, it says 3 months, and he says, I'm not really gonna do that in 3 months. But I guess we have a lesson to learn from each other. And I am going to problem solve with the mayor right now, in front of everybody, so that we don't make us look bad, because we know what happened. And so what do we need to do to fix it? If you're saying, I won't fix it, you have to take it out if you want, that is not that is not working with us in terms of respectful. We have enough staff right now to say to us what that means, okay? And I don't hear that coming forth from his office, but I would like that to happen. I don't think we have to play games. We want everybody to have what they need, and especially him with all of his, the things that he's trying to do. I am not here to play politics, in the negative politics, but I am an honest person and I have integrity, and when you say something, you do something, don't sneak or do it in a way. Yes, literally, he's correct, but let's have this kind of cooperation. And I'm willing to do that right now, because I appreciate he and we talked. He was very honest. I love that about him. So let's fix it. Are you saying to us, this is not, you can change this to, I don't know, we need to do something, but don't just say it's up to the council to change it. If we need to do an executive session for 5 minutes, let's fix it, so we can go on, we can go home tonight. I don't know. I'm not.
Council President?
satisfied.
If it is the desire of the governing body to reduce the item by 50%, I would recommend that you could add that amount to the office of either the fire department or the police department.
Reduce, will you give us a number, Mr. Mayor,
He
please?
said reduced his office by 50%.
Yeah, but let him give us a number. He know how to do it.
That would be $94,000.
How much? And what about the other one? 275 you had in there?
Again, that's the Office of Economic Development, which reflects 1 year, the same pay, the same treatment you can apply.
How much, what's the number? I understand 50%, but let him give us a number. All right. Calculate, make us calculate. I understand it. I understand it, but I need it from the administration.
You can reduce the Office of Economic Development by $137,000.
Okay, so
And you can add that to fire or police.
reduce it.
Again,
What would that number be, Adrian?
137,500.
137,500. Okay, now, those adjustments, I don't know if we had any. Okay, so we're reducing 137,500 and 94 for that is 94,500. So what's the new numbers, sir?
the two amounts that we just removed from those two departments, the $94,000 and the $137,000, we can increase the police department.
Why we increasing? You said you needed that for the police department. Why don't you just take it off your total? You got $18,219,841.17. Why don't we give you a temporary budget of that number less than $232,000?
You can do that if you wish.
Thank you.
Council Chairman and President, that actually has to be done by motion.
Yeah, we got it.
Resolution is already seconded, it has to be done by motion.
Now,
That would change the total to 17,988,841.17.
That's the remainder of my motion.
that's right.
Can I get a second?
Well, wait a minute, we gotta get it on the agenda first. We didn't call a vote to put it on the agenda, we need 5 votes. I know.
Yes, Chairman, the motion to add that to the agenda had already taken place. It's on the agenda. It was moved and seconded. It was tabled, the motion to table didn't receive a second, so that failed. Now there was a motion to amend. We need a second on that motion to amend.
Mr. Clerk, can I have a roll call?
This is a roll call on the amendments with the read into the record by Councilman Storch. Council members Brown?
Yes.
Reeves? 17,988,841.17. Storch? Yes. Williams?
Yes.
Taylor?
Yes.
Chairman Reed?
Yes.
Council President Rhodes?
Yes.
Now that the resolution has to be adopted as amended.
Call it.